Joe Memphis is trying to find some music to play here. Pokepetter, hallå, tjena, hallå. I know what I want to listen to, but I don't dare due to DMCA. I guess we're just gonna go with some classic Owain. Oh shit, I should have changed the stream info. Let's do, instead of side quest, let's do main quest. Ocean Mirror prototyping. I can spell. There we go. I gotta do the same over on YouTube side. Whoop. It's a little bit loud. What's the music on your end? Is it too much or just good enough? Can I just like click there and have... Yes. Okay. It's already the correct title. Ah, there we go. All right. So our little side quest. I've been working on it in the background a little bit during the weekend. Tried making like a new way of generating levels. I've been a little bit should we call it like dismayed or whatever. Wait, we're having double music now. And I'm feeling maybe it should be... Maybe it's a bit harder than I expected with certain things. And it's a side quest, so we're gonna just take a step back and think about Ocean Mirror a little bit more here. If that makes sense. We'll see about the side quest. I think we learned a whole bunch of interesting things from that. Some technical stuff like how I could do replays. I learned some things that I shouldn't do with when it comes to replays. And yeah, hello Doctor. So what's the plan for Ocean Mirror then? I am thinking, what are the current problems with this thing? One is, if you look at some of the speedruns, or some of the runs, I guess every run is a speedrun in this game. Over in the Discord, it's like this: is jump out and then you like shoot at the thing, and then you go like shoot at that thing. Then you go shoot at that thing, but at a much higher rate, of course. I never intended the game to be this. Yeah, they're actually not portals. They're actually like just solid things. So I think we've talked about these things before, like what we could do to better those things. And then I've been thinking like, let's make a list. Let's make a list of things. I've also been like drawing a little bit on a separate device, trying to come up with different solutions. And some of the ideas that came out of it is things that I want to address, and some of the things that I want to try to address those things. One thing is that not entirely clear how things work with like ammo versus the what'd you call it, like the mana or like the special ammo thing, energy I call it in the game, but it's not really that easy to understand. Maybe there's a simpler, more familiar solution that could fit there instead. And then I mentioned like a lot of the solutions, like let's look at one. I just looked at I think it's the Defenestrator's run of hello? Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? God damn it. Yeah, this one, for example. Can I download that? So this is just like jump off, shoot a couple of times, drop a bomb, and you're done. And you're not really interacting with half of the different mechanics and stuff that exist in the game. And it looks really cool, and it's nice that people have like broken the system in this kind of major way. That's really skillful and hard to do, but it's not quite doing what I want you to do. And we have some limitations when it comes to just this kind of open area thing here, where as long as you have line of sight, you can just shoot from everywhere almost. You can like stand here. The only time you're not limited by, or you're a little bit more limited by line of sight, would be like when you're flipping like this. So I'm like, have a good one, Doctor. So yeah, what am I thinking we should be doing? Let's go to this. I want you to move more. It's kind of connected to the first one. And the last part is like, I've been trying to come up with levels for this game, and I always get stumped by, okay, how am I gonna come up with something new and interesting with the current mechanics? Is there something that we can do that makes these things easier? There's probably more that I want to deal with, but let's start somewhere. So I've been thinking, what if your gun didn't automatically reload? Instead, you kill an enemy, the enemy shoots out like a couple of ammo shards or whatever. You move close to them, they get sucked in, and that's how you reload your gun. So maybe there's only like one energy meter, and you have to do that somehow. And then maybe there's some space for different weapons. I haven't thought this one through fully. Like the code already supports it. I think we already have like shotgun implementation and things like that. But I don't know like what kind of scenario a shotgun would be good. Maybe there's something else connected to that. Like maybe the shotgun is not that good at range. It's easier to make you go in closer, but you also have that kind of Doom Eternal like chain grappling hook thing that pulls you closer to the enemy, like kind of makes you move more in an interesting way. Maybe you have to pick it up. Like the railgun could just be a railgun instead of something that's on the like right click. And grenades could also just be a weapon that you throw somehow. Press Q to swap weapons, maybe. I don't know. We also changed it so that all enemies die in one hit, which makes everything feel really fast, and it makes it very like. Right, I might want to do. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I want to do this now. There, and then that, and then this, and then this. Well, it's not a terrible time. So we could turn this level into like shoot 3 times to kill that guy, but there's a reload up there. So we go there, pick up the reload, flip around, shoot that guy 3 times, flip around, shoot that guy maybe 2 times. That was the original value, and then we can get back some ammo for that. If we close in, but I don't know, maybe we don't need it. We can shoot this, pick something up. We can just simulate it a little bit by imagining that we have to do this instead of what we did before. But at the same time, we might not have to. We probably shouldn't make it so you have to pick up ammo between every enemy. Is that probably a bad idea, right? Or if you're close, the ammo gets sort of pulled in. But if you're really far away, the ammo doesn't get pulled in, which makes it so that this is not a good strategy. But maybe it could be a pretty, like if you do this, it should suck it in. Here, maybe not. So maybe you wanna kill things in a more interesting order if you do something like that. What if you miss all shots and can't reload? That is another thing I've been thinking about. Then you restart the level. The simple solution would be you restart the level. It could also be that there are ammo pickups around the level that I just placed there. So there's an out, but I kind of don't know what side of every mistake is a restart versus you have a little bit of leeway. What if a reload is like 10 seconds, but if you kill something, each fragment reload the gun faster? Yeah, right now we have like 3 shots. If it was 6, so you could kill like multiple enemies without reloading, and there was some like you learned how to proportion your shots. Oh, I just turned on flight cam. Whoops. Oh, I can go into level edit mode. That was what I just did. Interesting. Interesting. But anyway, we should start trying things out. Just to answer, if you reload, your reload is 10 seconds, but you kill something, get a fragment, you reload the gun faster. I want you, if you go back to the goals, I want to make you move more. So it's possible that it would be better if you just had to pick things up. But there's this seesaw between, like, how fatal do we make mistakes? when you're learning a level, it probably would make sense to have ammo spread it around the level. Sliding increased reload speed. Yeah, because you can't slide in the air. That's a cool interaction of mechanics. But I want the like, maybe if we described what we actually want the player to do, we could more easily come up with mechanics around that pushes you to do that. We already have the grenade. We have 2 ways of pushing you to do different things. The first one is the shielded enemies, which you have to be close to deal with. And the second one is simply the... I think it's mostly used in like powers, where you pick up energy, and then you got grenades, and then you can kill many things at the same time. For the rail. Whoops, wrong button. So we got those 2 mechanics currently to move you around, and I think those should still... maybe ammo replaces the special thing. We could have it so that if you zoom in, let's say you're on peaks, maybe it's a bad because it's gonna take me a while to get there. But what if you had a full ammo thing, would always be like a rail without the extra energy thing, and instead we'd do like either just a number or a meter on screen that tells you that you have full ammo. Yeah. Oh. Background stayed red. But I think we can just, instead of trying to figure out, talk us through everything, we can just try it out, because it should be pretty fast to just try these things. We have a couple of hours before kid comes home, and should be good. So the first thing I'm thinking, that's an easy thing to try reverting and just see how that supports things, would be to make enemies have more HP again. So for example, the slashers. Let's use the crowd level. They're not, yeah, they're here. Could give them 300 instead. And then the other enemy would be the shooter, but I think they're called seekers in here. Can make them 200 instead. So now we have to do a little bit more to kill things. Oh, restarting. Just stopped. Oh well. So crowd works. Now I gotta do 3 shots, reload, and then shoot. And this one needs 2. And this one out here, now I can't like just shoot it once. I gotta like... The other thing with reverting that would be that enemies have a little bit more chance to actually do some damage on you, or it becomes a little bit more combat-y this way. I think also grenades probably should have some kind of traversal ability too. So maybe you can like throw a grenade, and be really fast in some direction or something. But anyway, I think it matters a little bit what we just did, but not that much. But then let's think about what would happen if you had to pick up ammo in between killing enemies. Hello, Itrim! What's up? How you doing? Let's close down everything except for the frickin' game scene here. You tired? Hard weekend, or was your justification? Okay, cool. Late nights. My game is inspired by Devil Daggers. Yes, they don't use ammo. Yes. What if you just let players never need to reload and increase enemy HP? Then I need something else to pull you around the arena. Like, if you think about it, about the goals, I want to move you around. I don't want you to just be able to move aimlessly around, or like move out of the level some far out place and then shoot at a distance. I want you to puppy kept waking up. This is the cutest kind of wake up call, I guess. Oh, wasn't nice. Okay. But the thing that Devil Daggers does is that you're required to stop shooting to pick up the gems. So that's how they kind of make you reload, because you need the gems to level up. Someone wise once said, if you give the player a button to press, give them also a reason not to press the button, and I think that's pretty smart advice. So you seem to want to come up with another solution than ammo. And I'm up for that. But do you have any specific things that you don't like about the idea with picking up the ammo? Because I could see a few, but maybe you have some smart insights. So can we like look at what we do to when we reload? Reload, it takes some time. Blah blah blah. And then what happens? Ammo is max, shot index is 0, make all the things visible. reload and emit. Let's borrow this, and then we'll have func instant reload. I don't think we'll do a delay in here, but let's just do this for no good reason. And then the other part we want is to say, since we do reload end emit, we probably want to do reload begin emit. Not sure why, but let's do it. Cool, so now we can... This will stay. Where do we call reload? Here. So let's not do that. Let's instead come up with like something that you pull in. If the game is not to let ammo go to 0, it's all about precision, right? Then the speed run is precision, move faster. I mean, it's much less devil daggers these days, and much more if you think about neon white or something. But it's been like that for a while. I think you've been here. And then we turn off this thing. Your friend and you discussed the Hopper project as an MMO. While it's the most insane, stupid idea ever to do solo or few people, the more we talk about it, the less insane it sounds. I don't know. Does it? I think usually it goes the other way around when you start thinking about it. But that's also the danger. You kind of don't want to know how impossible something is going to be, because then it's going to be really hard to make that happen. You know what? What I actually want is, like, for juice reasons. Maybe this we shouldn't do this now, but let's do it now. When you pick up, I want you to kill an enemy and it shatters into like a bunch of pieces, and each one of those pieces should like be pulled towards the player at slightly like offset times, and then each piece should give you like one shard. So we shouldn't have instant reload. The instant reload should only be like one. This is the problem where we don't know. So if ammo is 0, it needs to be... If ammo is larger than BM, the first one is going to be 0. And if we have 1 ammo, that one should be visible. Yeah, so that should work. Sure. Now we can call this from somewhere. Like, for example... So you're saying, Memphis, that you pick up 3 shards in the next next wave spawns something? We could try something like that too. We could try that. I think it's a cool. It's a little bit more that you have to like explain what happens. But it has another benefit too, in that you know it's gonna like. Then you know what is happening. There's like a trigger for the next wave to happen, which makes it so that we can, like, be a bit more, have more ceremony around the wave starting. So it's not a terrible idea, for sure. But now, if we just try this out, it should be that we can shoot 3 times and then. No more. We go here, we just like and then just a little yellow nub, and we can't do anything about it, except no, actually we can't do anything about it. That's all good. So let's make these ammo shards somehow. We have like a little shard meshes. Should we create like what should they be, like physics objects or entities, player, or maybe they should be in pickups, I guess. We wouldn't happen to have no ammo shard. I actually do that item. You only see the timer once you have cleared it once, or that is what it should be. Yeah. For Ocean Mirror, any wave of enemies are endless until specific amounts of shards are collected. Maybe 5 waves. Yeah, that's not how it works. It might be broken, Itram, but it should be like that. And maybe it only worked in the tutorial. Like there was some reason why it was a bit broken, but that's the intention. It's good to have what you call it, a confirmation that is a cool idea. So yeah, Ocean Mirror, there are no like endless waves. I want the waves to be kind of defined and comparable, because the game is about doing a thing really well. Actually make them pickups. I don't remember how the other ones work, but there's the can pickup and the pickup. And then we'll just add some kind of area to them, so that if the player is close enough, it would like detect that in the area and then just suck them towards the player. And if they're close enough, they're going to be picked up. Let's see what the pickup does. I don't remember where this is used. Oh, it's on body entered. That's where that happens. Cool. And these are area 3Ds by default. Okay, cool. We can live with this. Yeah, I think what happens is that if you the way I remember it, Akram, is that you kill the first, or you clear it the first time, and then if you just retry, it doesn't show the timer. But then if you go to the menu and then go back in, so it's like only initializing the visibility of the timer when you enter the level, not like for each try. You're like quick reloading or whatever. Let's see if we can remember this. Player, return bool. And then we just return super player. And I don't know if what we want to do is like... Do you want to be able to pick them up when you're full on ammo? No. Yeah. Something like this is what I'm thinking. Also probably need 2 to 3 more maps early game that introduces the game a bit more. It was really hard to hit bronze in the first level, the first time player, yes. So current gun, guns don't have like ammo. The pistol is a gun, I assume. Right? Pistol is a gun, yes. So we don't need ammo max here. We don't need ammo. And instant reload can just run. Reload, instant reload can run. Super amount. Cool. Just not really needed because this would work anyway, but yeah. We got our ammo shard here. Let's create that as a type. It's gonna need a collision shape. It's gonna be a little sphere. That's probably maybe a bit big because it's gonna be pulled in. And then we're gonna create a child area. Pull. This is gonna be called pull to player. Just gonna put that on there. Just gonna copy this thing, put that inside of there. Make sure this one is unique. And we're just gonna make that quite big. Something like this. What is that? 10 meters radius. That's quite a big thing, I guess. Cool. And then we're gonna need a mesh instance. We're gonna load our little mesh crystal, gun crystal. It's gonna be our little shard here. Probably a bit thicker than normal or something. I don't know. Certainly smaller. Somewhat annoying, like, size of this. Sure. Material. There we go. Here's our crystal. Let's put it somewhere in the world. Let's see if it shows up if we just try to... Should probably tell it to start a specific level or something. See. Ah, it's inside of the player. It looks like it's gonna work. Let's take the ammo shard and make it a prefab. Pickups. They're all called pickups. Pickup. Get rid of this here. Put it inside a game instead. Somewhere. Doesn't matter where. Oh, look at that. It's really off. Hello? Sometimes it just stops. I don't know. I don't know, like something about moving things is just... See, that is offset like massively. Switching to this scene just takes a little while now. I don't quite understand why. And afterwards I can't move. Huh. Let's pull it away a bit so we can... Ah, forgot to enable... Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the one we want to set up. Somewhere in here we should be able to see... Ah, there it is. We can't pick it up. And I can't shoot because errors or... Yeah, I don't know. Main menu, start, 5. Why couldn't I shoot? I have 0 ammo because I probably moved the properties. Oops, the properties of the gun, and then it just reset the values. No, actually, they're just not exported anymore. Let's set it to 3 and be good. Good. That should work. I should be able to shoot that, and then that didn't work. Ah, it's on the wrong layer, of course. It needs to not be on a layer, but detect the player. I think. No, that's enemies. That's player. And this guy should not be on a layer and detect player. We'll figure out how this puller should work. Pull to player. What we're gonna do with this is just hello? Oh, come on. I can't use my... God damn it. I resoldered this. Okay, we're gonna do some keyboard repairs. I did resolder this the other day, but I guess I wasn't good enough. We can't really code if we can't use the arrow keys. That's unfortunate. Whoa. Crud. How did this get messed up? Yeah, that's loose. Crap. That's a different switch right there, and it's hello? One of these days I'm gonna redo the whole like bottom part of this. Nothing. I didn't. There we go. Was on the wrong window. Duct tape solves everything. Sometimes it does. Okay, now it works again. I can go back to the screen. Turn off soldering iron. Let's go. Multiplayer, the thing this is gonna do, we actually need the ready because that's the way I like it. Area or body entered. This will be area 3D. Connect on body entered. On body entered. And I never remember. Can I do var player equals body as player if is instance valid player, or just do not return. Otherwise we set player here. The same, we can say like if player no, we don't want to do anything. We just want to do this, and then we just say when we're in here, we just want to accelerate towards the player, and we might not want to deal with stuff like collision and stuff. Keycaps look cool. Yeah, these are great. These are the MTNU kit from Matteo, or whatever. Give me a new tab. MTNU keycaps. I think they're super sold out. It's not those. 1 second. Hello? There we go. Yeah, this profile. And I wasn't gonna buy any more keycaps, but there's something so frickin' juicy about the curve on these that I couldn't help myself. It's really Mindrage's fault. If you're here, Mindrage, I love them. They're easily my favorite keycaps. So yeah, MTNU by Matteo. I actually have a kit of MT3s too, but they're a little bit too tall and glossy, and I never quite started to love them. But these are great. Cool. So if we have a player in physics process, we just accelerate towards the player. I don't know if you need to do that, but that's a good idea. If not instance is valid, return. Otherwise we do like delta player delta or something. Our position global minus player global position plus, actually what we want is the camera or something. Because if we're, yeah, it's probably the right thing to do. That's the vector between those two, and then we can just accelerate along the normal of that. Player duck. I don't know, 10. That should work. And then this will be big enough so that it just works. Probably should have some sort of a oh right, if we can't pick it up, then it shouldn't be pulled. Which means we have to have a reference to the pickup, which would be the parent. And then we can say pickup dot can pickup player. Oh, we don't need those. GDScript, god damn it. Then we increase the velocity and then we just move by velocity. Actually, what we do is before we do this, we just say velocity dot free equals lerp v from velocity to 0 over some quite low value with delta so that it is frame rate independent. Alamanglo, what's up? And then we will apply the velocity to the global position like that. That's pretty good. Would also be cool if we could orient it. We could like look in that direction. So like, I think it is oriented roughly in the right direction. Want to slurp towards a new global basis. That's like the look at. I guess the target is now gonna be the player. Well, we don't have that. Gonna look in the direction of velocity. And this one should be true. And then we slurp. There needs to be a weight. 15 times delta. And it's not this basis, it's the parent's basis. So pick up instead of just global basis. Oh, we need, of course. No? Look at returns void. That's the way to do it. I think at least. Cool, let's see if this works. And just like shoot that guy, and then as soon as we move close here, this should be we under-dimensioned something, it feels like. Acceleration must be much higher. Whew. No? It doesn't. It doesn't want to go. Why do you not want to go? This is way too much. Now it doesn't even trigger. Remove that. Yo, Knife, sup? Have you recovered from bunker yet? Oh, come on. Oh, wait. It's the same thing again, isn't it? Should be pickup.global position that changes, not ourself. Makes this a little bit, you know, non... Whoa! That was the wrong direction. I would like them to go in like little curves so you can see them better. So to do that, we should be using I don't know if this is what we want to do. Yeah, instead of doing this, we want to add the acceleration in the direction of the pickup. And then the global basis should be looking at player instead. So this should now be player delta, which we don't have. Move this in here. Something like that. All good, but not from gardening. Ocean Mirror progress is... Yeah, we've been doing some other stuff for a couple of days, but now I'm back and I'm energized, I guess. Shit. The acceleration is really strong. Should be much lower. Delta should be normalized. No, not delta. And this one needs to be false then, I guess, to... Actually, that doesn't matter. But this needs to be minus equals. That's the problem, right? I got too OP doing side quest, yeah. How you doing, Mind Rage? Whoa! Like, is it that it didn't? Yeah, that one doesn't. We actually got to restart the whole game to check. But let's do like a lot less acceleration just because to see if it's doing the right thing. But it did seem like it was. Where you at, bro? Shit, just flew away. But it's possible that it doesn't really turn. And that this doesn't really work. Yeah, we'll see. Ocean Mare, come on. Hey, it worked. Now we just need to spawn those when the... Let's also have age here. Let's not do anything in the first 0.5. I don't randomize their things and they go out of the thing and then... Well, we'll see. Or... Yeah, they need to like move out. So maybe what we should do is just give them a random velocity. How do you do that? I do like vector 3, and then you just do like randef -1 to 1, and then all of that, and then normalize that. Should give you a reasonable it's called randef range, sorry. And then instead of returning here, do this and we do this. Turn and accelerate towards player. Oh, we probably need some kind of starting velocity. Let's do 5. It's gonna do that for half a second, and then it should also slow down during the time because we're not adding anything. And then when you pick it up, it's gonna turn towards the player and accelerate. Sounds about right. So now let's just go to somewhere. Let's do like enemy or something. Ammo shard count. Set it to 3 or something. And then when we die, I'm gonna do this kind of dirty. What's wrong with this? Did I broke like everything. Control? Isn't it control drag? There it is. Okay, cool. So on death we will just like spawn these, I think. So some of the enemies are gonna have their center at their feet, and some are gonna have them somewhere else. And I don't know. You have to check that, I guess. Let's go to. Let's go to Seeker, for example. I guess this one is gonna have its center position right in the center, and then we got like the slasher. No, slasher. That would have it center at its feet. So we don't know like where to spawn these if we want to spawn them at the center. Do we have anything that it's gonna be a vector 3. So here, let me just offset it, but Y is gonna be different. That should work, I think. Except center offset should be flipped. Is there really no scale? Can you multiply it by... Ah, can do that. Cool. With some luck now, it should... When I kill an enemy, it's gonna spawn these shards where it's dying. No longer sick, doing some showing for the apartment, collecting evidence how poorly the cleaning company cleaned. Ah, right. That sucks. Not everyone can be defenstrator. Sure. So, I think there were some shards just flying off there. So that sort of worked. We just need to tweak the values a little bit. Puller.
The riff.
That's one. I almost feel like they can be... I can shoot. I can pull him from... Oh, I can't pick it up because it... Right. Doesn't seem to work with the positioning, right? It always spawns at some other place. Right, so slasher needs to have its offset set, I guess. Let's make it like 2 or something. So maybe that's it? I don't know. Those flew out pretty... like, way too much. Okay. I'm lost in my own code. There it is. So I'm thinking if we make these... What am I missing? Velocity. I feel like acceleration should somehow be... This feels like it's way too... Like 1 acceleration shouldn't be this fast. Maybe... Try something like this. Maybe 20 is way too high. That seems to have worked. Next one. They are way too... this seems right, but this is still like way more than it should be. And it doesn't seem like it's... Well, we'll see. Still way too much. The physics process runs at 120 hertz. Is there anything there? I don't know. This. Okay, now I'm missed and now I'm screwed because now I can't... I can pick this one up, but that's only one shot, so... Okay, so this is what Nemphis was talking about before, like what happens if there are no pickups on the map. Right. These are now also way too slow. Yeah, I'm thinking about some interesting way to I really wish we had trail renderers such as in Unity. So now they're there, and then that doesn't work. So they don't turn fast enough. And I think they should be turning faster and faster over so when age goes from 0 through 10, oh wait, less 2. So that makes them faster. Also, yeah, we need to increase this until 50 or something, but maybe over a slightly longer time. Let's try it. Hey, I do. Yeah, it does look like paper planes. It does. This just means that I guess the damping is too little. Maybe. No, it really. All right, now I don't have. So. Now they're behaving more like they should. Oh, but age is not a good, because it should be age. We need like age triggered or something. That should only happen when we are because otherwise, like if you don't pick them up directly, they're going to be ahead of the curve somehow. But I don't really want them. They can turn faster, I think. It's not divided then. Over 1 second. Over half a second. They go up towards that. What is this new spam we get? What? What's this? Come on. Give. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of an issue with yeah, we need to figure out how are we gonna do when you don't have any ammo? If you miss a single shot, it doesn't feel like it should invalidate your run. Oh, I missed. Now I'm dead. I guess I can... So... Oh! They're not destroyed. We need to add them to a special group. Gruppa. Node groups. Free on cleanup. I wonder if is it because it takes 3 shots and you get 3 of them? Is that the issue? Yeah, this is a little bit worse than it needs to be. I guess you can always like... I can see some like pretty nice things with this. Ah, right, but I cannot skip picking those up. Same here. I can't skip that. But this is pretty nice where you like pick that up, slide, pick that up, pick that up, pick that up. Ah, but I screwed up. But anyway, it worked then. So there's something nice there about the sequence of like killing, pick up, killing, pick up. But the way the first enemy here. It almost feels like it should be... Yes, cat? What do you want? What is it? Yes? Come say hi to the stream. No? So one way of testing this out would be to kind of... what if we quickly just slightly modify the energy pickup just as a placeholder to also give you 3 ammo like this. So here I would have to pick this up to get my ammo back. Okay. Here I should probably like shoot that guy. No. The first one might not matter. It looks like I have one left, but I can't shoot. I like aiming. So target switching is a lot of fun for me. So I would imagine this, but more enemies and all enemies die in one hit. So you'd run and gun, need to pick up shards again, but you would, since they would die in one hit, there is some tolerance. We just changed it so that it, from that, we can quickly try that again. Like, let's make it 100 here. One shot is 100. Let's see if there's any effects from that, I guess. So we kill that. We kill this guy. And that one maybe we pick up. I'm a little bit screwed because I didn't pick up the... Now there's like infinite ammo on the map. Unsure. What if we... I'm thinking like, what if max ammo was higher? So it's not such a... So you can kill 2 enemies without picking anything up. No. That's right. I was thinking also maybe the we pull towards player even, or rather where did my code go? Puller. Player. Increased pickup range depending on how full it is. Interesting. That's an interesting thing. Yeah. But it's the ammo shard I want to change, I realize. Just, we don't care about that right now. Nah. Yeah, we should probably make the pickup radius bigger. I think we have it at 0.2. Let's do this instead. So we pick them up. And actually maybe the pull radius could be longer as well. And maybe it pulls depending on how close it is. There's a minimum and then like up to the full amount when it gets closer. I could see this one being bigger, maybe 15 instead. So the speed would be related to player delta. So I would just do like player delta magnitude or length divided by the max length, and we clamp that between 0 and 1, and then we invert it so it's the closer it is the higher it is, but with like a little bit, so it's always a little bit, and then it increases as it goes faster. I guess it already does with the acceleration, so maybe this is a torta situation. We'll see. Now maybe we can pull it a little bit even if the age isn't high enough. Or maybe it does feel like the initial speed is not really doing anything these days. If I'm close enough, they will start moving towards me. It doesn't feel good. So one idea is to maybe just ignore the... Like we could probably say ready. If we said player... Why is this so laggy? Is it game? Is it system? Player? There should be a way to get the player, I think. Should work. So this way, they will fly towards you directly. Good or bad. So this way, you will get back your ammo after you kill an enemy. Still feels pretty nice, but if you were to like just kill enemies at a distance, it would take a while for the ammo to come back. So the fastest would be to getting closer. How you must get your ammo back somehow. I guess you can always pick these up. Well, you can't because so blow that up and then you get 3 more. It looks kind of wonky now, but with the right effects, maybe it could be feeling like before, which I liked, but with a little bit more focus on like having you... giving you more incentive to be close to the enemies. So we can't currently we can't pick up the energy pickups, which also gives you ammo. Let's just ignore that for a second. I guess the most important part for routing is still how to get angle on next target as fast as possible. I missed. I can pick that up to do. Okay, I'm getting screwed a little bit too much. Can we how hard would it be to make you have 6 ammo instead of let's double this. Is it... I don't know, let's just... One, two... Wait, it doesn't work? Because that's not the mesh instance, right, okay. I hope I've set it up in a way where it can automatically figure that out. Yeah, I actually did that in a previous run, right? But now you kind of will always get the ammo back. Maybe you have to be yeah. Let's try first. Let's make it show all the things on the gun. Times degrees to radians 120. It should be like this is the local position of those. They're not set up to be rotated, right? And then it rotates the entirety of the barrels. So we can rotate them like this instead if we wanted to. Get parent node 3D rotation Z equals can do this, right? So BM divided by this times 360 should give us the correct things. That didn't work at all. Because this needs to be a float first, otherwise it'll always be 0. There we go, so I can do like... Maybe it's a bit OP now, and we should make it so that you have to be a little bit close for this to work. And maybe they should have a different acceleration curve or something. Let's get rid of this part. Those we don't pick up now. Those are just there. And then we go kill this guy. Pick that up. Hey, it says I have 2 left. I think we have a problem. So, there's something about this. That should work. Maybe. Whoa, I got dizzy there. So we want to go there, so we could probably do this to pick them up and then do some kind of... Try it on another level, like a combat level, peaks. It also gives you a reason not to go to where, because you might want to save the ammo for later. Or use one of those just because it doesn't... Yeah, now I want to maybe not shoot at the furthest away one. This state kind of... How should we handle that? Oh, right, so the energy pickup doesn't fully fill you up. Maybe this? Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's tuning. Could be a little bit longer. Some I don't know. Doesn't seem far off. Wait, but with 6 ammo max, yes. Speedrunning thing, I kind of hit a wall with level generation. I'll go back to it, but one of the things I'm trying to learn is just like, if I love solving problems, especially if they're hard. They're just such a good feeling. But sometimes it's better to like either put it on a shelf for a bit and maybe the solution will come to you, or something like that, or potentially your idea is too hard to solve in a reasonable amount of time. This is one thing I'm trying to get better at, just like giving up earlier, failing faster, more or less. Here I should be really going that direction. So pick this up, kill that guy off, flip around, kill this guy off because I know it's gonna come there, and then we go kill, 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 murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. So how would this work on orbs, for example? You only need... it doesn't really affect it, does it? How about Swift? So the way to play this one used to be... This one is a little bit bigger. That felt really weird. It's like the intended You probably also have learned that you can use the grenades to kill these. Then we don't... Yeah, I can set the number of shards to spawn, but I also like the idea of just having something kind of asymmetrical there. Or killing small enemies could give you an advantage, outsized advantage to killing a big enemy. So maybe you need to have small enemies to farm ammo from, or something like that. Could be a cool asymmetry there. I'm not sure. Does it already happen before or after position is set? It happens when you add it to the scene, maybe. So it probably would work. Let's see how they spawn. The thing is, this doesn't change the way I play that much. But it would invalidate some of, for example, Defenestrator's tactics on some levels, right? Giving me a larger chance to take the leaderboards. I want the grenades to do more damage again. Grenade explosion. Do 300. Yo, Burak. Hello, Greg. Does the camera flip automatically? No, it doesn't. You can actually flip whenever. We kill ourselves with the a little bit, but not too much. Did I get him? I think I got him. That could be a new tactics. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Throw a grenade there. And then you're ready for this guy. And then it should be... I didn't hit. It does add another level to think about. On some levels it might matter more and even a lot. Yeah, I think like my name does attract a few Turks. A few hungry people. Yeah, that would be one thing. Yes. This one doesn't really use the normal Yeah, so this is like where we have to start thinking about like the other part of this equation, which is the specials. Puzzle platformer. It's a sort of a speedrunning game. The problem we're seeing is that the best tactic for this game is something like this, where you just jump off, so you can shoot all of these in one go. You don't even flip around. I have to because I'm not good enough. But then you just pick that one off, and then you can do that, and then you're done. I didn't feel like that was the right way to play. Maybe this is more like how I would like this level to play, right? Like, and limiting the ammo would definitely like or making it so that you have to be closer to the enemies to clear the level at all. Kind of makes it more fun. Only reload when ground. Oh, why are they? They should be deleted. Why are they not deleted? They are not set in the free to clean up group. Shouldn't be either. This should be though. Are they spawned? There is something to like only reload when grounded. What if that was like only reload when, if I do this, I empty my mag and then I just flip around and land on the ground. That could give you back stuff. Try to damage the player when not grounded. Maybe add cover to some enemies for certain directions so you can't see so many from all. Yeah, that's what I did with this thing here. So for example, this third enemy that spawns, I cannot like just jump here and shoot it because it's behind that wall, which makes it so that you can do something like kill that guy, and what I wanted to do before was like throw a grenade there. That can work, I think, if you're just like good with it. Or you don't go here or that other way, you go this way and then shoot it like that. Just like shoot that and I'm screwed. Yeah, we still have a few issues with running out of. Maybe there could just be a pretty long delay before they're pulled towards the player. Let's try it. Like. Pull to player. We just do this, but we add back the delay. Age is larger than 1 second, and we have a player. So like there's a bit more of a delay. We kill this, and it takes a while, and then they come towards us. It still doesn't quite solve the times when we're out of ammo. Like if I Managed to shoot, but if I just like empty my thing and then I miss, then I gotta go pick this up. But in reality, what usually happens is I miss a shot and then I restart. This gives you a little bit more leeway, so maybe you can miss a few more shots before the run is dead. But you can't still can't like ignore the ammo. Yeah, people don't think that Godot can do 3D, but it totally can. Oh, it's there. Then that way around feels awkward. Probably should do this instead. And then that. Missed somehow. Yeah, maybe this is a cool, like, middle ground. Can I change this now without... Just want to see which direction this goes in, or if it doesn't work at all. Why am I restarting? I know what's going on. Can't do position. I gotta do like pickup position. Only thing I don't like with Godot is how it handles nodes and scripts. I have some experience with Unity, and Godot confuses me. It did confuse me a little bit too. In the beginning, but I've gotten over that now. I think I really like the way it works now. It's one of those things where it's not too bad, and you can use similar techniques that I actually use in Unity as well, where I put, like, for example, on my player, I have all of these components. I think they're called player components or something. Not that one, but here I got this player components. I just have it as a child instead of it living on this. There are some things that I don't like with it, but generally it kind of works. I wanted to tweak those so they're... let's do this instead. It seems like it's hard to get this right. Let's just say like var deer is this, and we just set it normalized. And then this is looking at deer. And then this one we don't do at all. Velocity should already be 0. Check C# bindings. Yes, I do. I've done some stuff with C#. It works fine. Probably should do like a line so it doesn't move towards the player unless it can see it. Second, it's gonna restart my... By the way, my window manager, this thing, made in C# Godot. We rarely get into a state where we don't have any ammo now, because I guess I'm just that good. Did you play Quake a lot? Maybe I did. Maybe I played Quake 1 a little bit too much. I actually booted up Quake 1 during the weekend to try to figure out how... I never speedrun. Well, I did a little bit. Like not at any reasonable level. But I did speedrun it a little bit. And now I tried it again to just see, compare like what makes a fun level in Quake to speedrun. So I tried to speedrun E1M1 on easy. I think the movement is killing it for me. I used to love the Quake movement. And this is how I remember the Quake movement being like nice and responsive. But it's actually, it's kind of slippery in the air. I did see the new Doom, yes. Could be cool. I was just waiting for frickin' Silk Song though, so everything is, it's always the wig and the clown makeup. But be right back. Just gonna get something to drink. You only know Quake 3. Yeah. I played Quake 3 a little bit too. But Quake 1 I played a shit ton when it came out. And in a couple of years around there. Okay, here's a crazy idea for the out of ammo thing. What if you had a melee attack somehow? You just run into, slide into an enemy, and that makes them take damage. So you're like, oh, I'm out of shots. So you can just do this, slide into them and kill them. Or like maybe it turns into a melee thing. So when you run out of ammo, you have to do that. Try slide into them. I think it's called duck in my code. We can just do something like when player let's see here. Duck, we need a funk ready super player dot body. So the player, you know what? We can probably get it in here. So if we are sliding here, like do damage. I think we can get all the contacts somehow. Player get contacts. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, is it gonna be OP? Do you just insta-kill enemies? Can you just slide around? It probably won't be. Like, melee is generally never better than something you can do at range. But maybe it could be cool to do it, to use it for some reason. Sometimes. Okay, so instead, let's do it. So player is we need some sort of hitbox here or something. The collision, but we can't bind to the collision shape. Why don't we get signals for the player? Player is what? An entity, and an entity is a character body 3D. And don't they have signals? Hey, how you doing? Tom, is it right? Isn't there a way to get the collision? You can get the slide collision count and then check all the collisions, I guess. Let's do that. I don't care about code quality. I just want to try this shit out. So maybe we don't need this. Do it again. This is when we're sliding. This is that is starting it up. That is starting it up, and that is whatever. Calls. Actually, what we want is probably the hitbox. We're never gonna get that because yeah, so let's not do that. Do we have a kill? I don't think we do. We do have this. See if it works. Can always refactor later. It's the wait, I didn't. I don't hit it. I thought before that I did hit enemies when sliding. You know what we can do? Yeah. Hurt. Touch damage. This is one thing that I feel is a little bit on the annoying side when it comes to Godot. Where you had to have this extra object. Couldn't that just have been inside of the other thing? But sometimes I want it here, so I guess, yeah, I don't know. Is this not showing up? Is this hidden? Oh, it's there. One is bigger. Something like this, maybe. Sure. Let's turn this on and off. And have it hit enemies. No, it should be only hitting the enemy there. Turn it on and off in slide then. Probably up here. Can I turn an area of monitoring? Simple as that. Just hook it up. It's dead. So I can kind of, oh no, I don't have any things, and then I just like, it's still a problem because I can't really dash into that guy. Could be cool with a like a big splash of if you kill him. But generally shooting is faster. What's that game with the chainsaw leg? Isn't that doing this a little bit? Anyone know what that's called? Turbo Overkill, I think it is. I haven't played it. Here is the interesting part where you can like boof boof. Kill that guy. It is a little bit hard to steer it, but it kind of works. It kind of works. Yeah, we're trying something out today where we actually have a little to-do list here. So we have a couple of points that I find are important things to deal with. One of the things is that oftentimes the solution to speedrunning a level is to just jump so you get a good, like, get out of the map, out in the water, and then get some sort of a good angle of things, and then you just kill all the things from that angle, and then you're close to the water anyway, and then you die, and then you kill it. Yes, I did. I actually played the demo and finished the demo this morning. It's really cool. I love it. Super inspired just playing that. So that's awesome. Actually, checking out their other games a little bit. This thing, that's what you're talking about. I guess you can't see quite the thing, but it is pretty cool. Language. It is all like, I love the voiceover stuff. It just feels pretty well written. They do stuff like that. You can throw the gun and then finish someone up. The other thing I played after this was Hotline Miami, but because I felt like there is a bit of overlap between these games. But yeah, this is on my wish list for sure. I bet there's a bit of super hot in there. Probably yes. App Store? The heck? But anyway, it's a really cool game. I want to maybe try to speedrun it a little bit. We'll see. The question is like, hello? Okay. I don't need to run there. Ah, missed. Yeah, the slide needs some sort of like explanation in game, I think. The slide kill. Yo, Jacob, what's up? Ah, missed. Missed. Oh. They also do, in that game, I'm Your Beast. They also do a bunch of, like, Goomba stomping. Okay, now I'm sort of screwed. Where's the... There it is. Here I want to like slide into the first one. Maybe actually like slide, shoot. Then I missed. Hey! Death. Seven even, you take away the S. Yes, that's a good one. When you, I think that one would work better in like voice, because in text it reminds me so much about the movie, even though that is SE7EN, right? Dude, I really like the melee stuff. That feels super cool. You can like you can play really fast, and it feels much more engaging. But maybe there will be some exploit using this instead. So sometimes it feels like it doesn't hit. It's the oh. Should almost be like a ground slam when you hit. Yeah. Cool. This part of today's mission, I think, is successful. The thing that we haven't solved with this is the whole like level variety thing. Make coming up with levels easier. So we need a mechanic that kind of changes the levels more, so you can make them meaningfully different. And one of the ideas would be to have different weapons, and that you maybe have to pick up your weapon. One of the ideas I had for the weapons was that you wouldn't have ammo for them at all. You would just have, or ammo pickups. You have to pick up a new one to continue. Maybe enemies sometimes drop a new weapon, or always, depending on how you see it. So I don't know. So far, I like this, what we have. It does solve maybe the most important part. Which is like moving you more around the map in a meaningful way. Wait, I didn't kill it? Does become pretty powerful. I don't mind that it's powerful. It just needs to be hey, thank you, Coder. You can wishlist the game. It's on Steam. It's called Ocean Mirror, and it's a speedrunning FPS. Oh, this is a raid? Holy shit! Thank you for the raid, Captain. I missed that. Practical, hey, how you doing? Saw is in there. How you doing? How was your stream? Did you have a good... Did you make some good progress? Oh, nice. How do you like it? And I don't quite know, where do you come from? Like, are you a Unity person or something, or you just starting out? I'm terrible with. I guess I just don't watch Twitch that much. You can kind of stomp them now. That's fun. It's almost like you want to take out all the ground enemies with slides now. You've been programming for 28 years. Unity for 18 months. Okay, cool. He likes hats. Right. Well, Lance, happy Monday to you too. So the top G is making this. So you're the top G that's making this game. I've been trying to find who is making it. Yeah, thank you. That's me. It's me and my brother Alfred. You've been programming for 28 years. I think I'm roughly there too. Maybe a little bit longer. It's crazy when you think about it. But only like seriously for the last 20 or so. Sci-fi cyberpunk. Yeah, some parts of it look a little bit like that. I think a lot of the aesthetic is based on more medieval themes. Like these archers don't look very cyberpunk, I guess, but it is like the coloring. By the way, the coloring is a bit messed up. I used to use like a palette-based approach, and I'm just calculating the color tones instead. I haven't quite changed everything to look right yet. Okay. Yeah, people think someone just before here were alluding to that too, where Godot isn't like Godot couldn't do 3D. I don't know. I think it works. I really like Godot, like and GD script. Coming from Unity with C# and quite long compile times, this works so well for me. Thank you, Infinitani. Everyone do it. Null pointer is 50. Holy shit. I thought I was old. I'm 42, or I will be in a month. Awesome. Yeah, they're that's what I didn't take like. It's weird how you see someone's stuff and then you try to put an age on them. That's sick, null pointer. I need to adjust some thinking. I wonder. It is a little bit OP with the slide, but it's also pretty fun to do. So, and it's not super easy. Yeah, I started on the C64, like writing in programs from magazines. Did you have that? I don't know where you're from. No, you're. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing about your age. Oh, SMAB. Are you 666 years old? Because that's really cool. That would be pretty impressive, I guess, but also evil. UK, alright, cool. That's great, Lance. Cool. Yeah, so we are trying to figure out sort of what to do with this game. How can we make it a little bit easier to understand? Oh, frame rate. And a little bit more varied in terms of, well, we want to make you move around more. We want to come up with some way of making the levels feel a bit more unique by giving you different abilities in them, like maybe different weapons. I wonder if you should like unlock stuff like the slide, or I don't know. Hey, another raid. Hey Spires, thank you for the raid. How you doing? I thought about putting in ghost trails of runs. Yes. We were working on... hope you had a good stream, Spias. We were working on this other little side project. This is a Godot orb collector game. Having a way to show runs in the cool cinematic thing. Yeah, take it easy, Spies. Thank you for the raid. Let's boot this up here. So this game has procedural levels, daily seeds. Now this one is kind of annoying because it picks up, well, let's see if we can, oh, come on. I don't want that. I want you to, oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong key. In this game it's just R. So, just start somewhere here. Because it's a little bit messed up. Okay. So the goal of this game is to pick up 20 of these orbs. And when you pick up an orb you can dash, sort of. It has the same kind of speedrunning thing, and I did it partly to have a test bed for some stuff. Try to figure out some of my issues with Ocean Mirror. Oh. Okay, so this doesn't work that well at all. Or my route is not good, I mean. And then one left here. So then what happens now is it does, with any luck, a replay of your run. It saves to a file on disk, which becomes like a 200k or something like that. So it's kind of big, uncompressed, so it compresses to less. I was thinking to do a thing with Steam Workshop or some kind of user-generated content where you upload these and then you can do the Devil Daggers thing and see a replay of the entire thing. I always wanted to do this for Ocean Mirror, but haven't been able to get there yet. This is also a little bit easier because I can just take care of moving the player and the camera look direction, sort of. But yeah. But also trails, yes. It is quite easy to get the basics done, but it's a little bit tricky to get everything working. The problem I'm having with this idea right now is that it's not very fun. And I tried to make it more fun by adding stuff, but it felt a little bit like it was harder than I expected. So I'm trying to do this thing where I fail earlier. So I'm taking a step back and just let's go back to this for a bit and see what happens if I get the itch to get back to the other one or whatever. See if we can. I don't know which level would be the best to. I think peaks have been really fun with the slide. Cool thing with the slide is that it starts as a ground slam, and that works really well to ground slam towards the water and then get to the other side faster. So it's kind of got these multiple design interactions, which is cool. Ooh, they got me. Should we just put in like Because what can happen is this. And now I'm screwed. Actually, I'm not screwed as long as there is a ground-based enemy, because I can always do that now. Oh, also, when I'm slide jumping, should I still be damaging things in the side of the slide jump? Do we not have like is sliding, lost is sliding. So either it's sliding or the time since the last slide jump is some. If that is like less than 1 second since I slide jumped. Ammo based on survival time. Yeah. It's a slightly different build. There's no ammo and such in that build. But yeah, if you look at the times, for example, for orbs, so it would be cool to have a 3611 is a really good time. I do have the replay of that in video form. Should be Borb. So it works like this. You just jump off to the side, shoot a couple of times, drop a bomb, and then you get this kind of time. So, and while I really like this from a like wow cool solution, I'm like, I don't think that is how I want the fastest way to play the game to be. Right? It doesn't feel like that is how you should be the most effective. Because you're hardly flipping around. You're hardly using any other movement techniques. You're just like getting a good line of sight and then shooting everything. And hot reloading every... let's see if I think Defenestrator has another one here. Here is another way of playing one level. And it's sort of similar. You just jump and then aim while you're falling and flying up and down. That's one of the major reasons I'm trying to change something. And the way that the... so all these are available in the Discord chat, by the way, if you want to see more crazy shit. If I can find my way back. You can join the Discord. Mag range on shooting. A lot of maps feels like you don't need to flip and you're just going to go ocean bouncing. Yes. To some degree, I think that with the current implementation, not the actual implementation that so the Defenestrator plays like this. Wait, that and then just this and that, but a lot tighter. Now I feel like I can probably like do something a bit different. I think maybe there is some like blocking off the back of this could stop you from getting that really far. I don't know. Since we're having so much ammo, maybe it's still a problem. I could see us trying out different things here. One thing I would like to try is to get you back down to 3 shots in the mag for the gun. And maybe even more importantly, not... Why is it pull 2-player? We need to freaking close some shit down. If I get rid of this, you got to be closer to... this is like 20-meter radius. Let's get that back down to 15. I don't know that that would help that much. But now I don't get that. Gotta be a little bit closer for that to... Whoa. Ammo movement XC, only reload while grounded. Yeah, you can shoot, you can, like if you wanted to, you could probably, like, I gotta find a good angle, but you can do this. And the same again here, if you go. If I had ammo. Being able to shoot the other side without switching defeats the purpose. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're adding some interesting things. Here we probably want to do this way. Yeah, that's right. The special ammo, like the grenade ammo orbs, will also refresh all of your shots at this point, which is maybe not needed. Could we make it so that what is in Ultra Kill? It is that if you stand close to an enemy as you kill it, you get like healed by the blood. Yo! What? Viraya! Thank you so much. Everyone applause. So, congrats, Björnen, Tuna, Straight Up, Steal Your Face, and Rain. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's see what people are saying here. Yeah, thank you so much. Tingsvard. What did you study at uni, and do you work in tech now? I work in with this. I didn't study at uni at all. I did 3 years of media in like when you're between 16 and 18, 15 to 18, something like that. Yeah, I did used to work in like telecom sector for a bit as UX and UI designer. What's going on with the music, by the way? I want to make sure we don't get flagged. I'm out of ammo, okay. Just reload sounds all the time. There's something that's up with hey, this is a desync, right? Probably wasn't. Forces you to study and get contacts. Yeah, it depends. Like, you can learn a lot of cool stuff. If you work as a programmer, there are some things that you would learn that would make you a better programmer at uni. And sometimes I think maybe for some jobs it makes you a little bit of a worse programmer. It depends on where you want to go. But I don't know shit about anything. I don't have any... I know a little bit about like graphic design and stuff. Like a decent eye for composition and colors, even though this looks like trash. I do know those things a little bit from I didn't have any. Yeah, I do have energy. I can't shoot when I don't have ammo. Is that it? Missed. It does feel like maybe it could be... First of all, we need some kind of effect that shows when you are actually doing damage. But I think the collision shape here could be a little bit bigger. It seems like I almost hit things sometimes and it was 2. Let's make it 3.5. Also, let's take a look at the delays we put in for the stuff. I'm sure, no, the puller. This doesn't trigger until 1 second. Let's change that back to a lower value if you're close enough. I started Godot 2 weeks ago and I'm having a blast. I do have a question. How can your file system tab be so small while your game looks huge? I have a weird monitor that is big. So the way I like to set things up is that I have all of my palettes, or whatever you call them, like docks, on one side. So I do that, and then my screen is actually my screen is this. It's a 49-inch monster, so you're only seeing like the left side of that. But this part is whatever it is, 2560 or 2560 times 2 divided by 3. Yeah, but the reason it's small is because it's small in comparison to the other stuff. This is quite a big window. If I take a screenshot or something, it'll tell you the size. It is like 3000 pixels, 3400 pixels wide and 1400 pixels. Right? If you look up in the corner here. Oh, you can't see that. But yeah. So that's one part of it. And the second part of it, oh, that's what you mean. You mean I don't have many files. I did have something searched for here. So now you can see a lot more of the files. Like, there's a ton of shit in here. Got all my levels and so on. Right. Yeah, I forgot about it too. I use the file system less and less. There's a quick open menu. I think it's F3 or something by default. I have it at Control P, so it matches what I have in like VS Code and a bunch of other programs. So I try to use this instead as much as possible. And thank you again for the gifted subs. That's very generous. Yeah, so this, you don't have to like gift subs or donate or anything. If anyone ever has questions, I'm always open to answer those. Yeah, thank you. I believe you're right, but that doesn't make it yeah, whatever. I want to play like with these changes, Peaks has become like my favorite level almost. The thing that this thing doesn't solve though is I missed. Missed. Decent time. I played a mobile game where the Unity project NASA's was around 100 gigs. Holy shit. That's a lot. It compiled down to 30 megabytes or something. That's still quite big. You know what? I actually have to go. I think I will be back like tomorrow with some more of this. So if you want to just follow, subscribe, do whatever you need, and come back. There is a Steam page for this game, Ocean Mirror. Please wishlist. I think we're gonna do a new playtest pretty soon where we'll give out keys to anyone who wants to playtest and we take some feedback. Just gotta figure out a little bit more about where we're going with this before we do that. Yeah, you can also like join the Discord if you wanna chat about it. Yeah. So pretty short stream today, but still 3.5 hours. Made some pretty good progress. I feel like the game is much more fun to play now again. You just have to figure out like how can we make the different levels more different. Anyway, let's figure out who we should raid. We got like cakes and full box. A pirate. We can't raid pirate. XRA can be fun. Elliptic. New abilities for Hyperdash. Cool. Static site generator. That's not what we want to do. So it seems like full box is in the most need of viewers. So let's do full box today. Usually pretty fun streams. Full box. Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you again. See you again tomorrow. And yeah, be nice. Bye bye.